Welcome back to another episode of the Junk Monkeys. You're going to do this to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
How did you not expect that?
No, I know. Every time I start the podcast, I'm always just
There's
like,
something.
I'm so scared
You
he's
gotta
going to
do
do
a fake
something.
start.
I haven't done that for like 20 episodes.
Yeah, we got to do
very
false
much.
start. Yeah, you haven't, but there was that one where you're just like, shut up.
I listen to that all the time.
It hurt my feelings. It really made me feel bad.
You need like the starting gun in like sprints and whatever, where
Yeah.
it's got like the first cap, and then if somebody false starts, another one immediately goes off.
Except I just pointed a gun.
Shoot me.
Just gunshots.
Yeah. All right, let's try again. Welcome back to another episode of the Junk Monkeys podcast, your bi-weekly
yeah.
connection through conversation.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Randy McLeod. I'm joined by Daniel Mosionier
Hello.
and Noah Garbutt.
Hello.
And we have one of our favorite types of episodes planned for you today. It is Hat Questions Part 3.
Hell yeah.
We love doing Hat Questions.
Part 3.
Part
This
3.
is the first tertiary episode.
It is, and it's also the first Hat Questions we've done since the break.
What?
Tertiary means 3.
No,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
gathered that.
Sorry.
I was trying to think if we had any other.
You didn't even give him a chance.
Yeah,
You're
you're
just
right.
like,
I'm
no, well,
sorry.
you're stupid, so I'll
No,
explain
I
this.
didn't think that.
How many just chatting episodes have we had?
We've done 2. Or no, sorry.
We've
no.
done like 8 of those.
Yeah, but like we don't.
I feel like that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Because that's not a set in stone like episode type.
Okay,
It's
okay.
just like we don't have anything to talk about this week. Let's
Yeah.
just go chat it up.
Sorry, Noah. That was a great point. And I apologize for assuming you didn't know what tertiary meant.
Like he just went straight for you.
It's
man.
not
the
commonly
throat.
used. It's not commonly used. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're gonna get right into this episode after a quick little bit of music from Daniel Mosionier.
Whoa. One of these days, I'm just gonna use a copywritten song and just completely fuck the channel.
We gotta take it down, Dan.
Like I'll just use September, just get instantly
I'll
copyright
text
strike.
you and I'll be like, Dan, can you re-edit the episode? Because
Dan-
like it uses copyrighted music.
Dan, why do we get a copyright strike?
You know that new Johnny Cash music? Yeah,
Yeah.
just play that.
Just-
No,
Okay.
actually, I don't think there is any.
He just put out a new album.
What did he like die?
From the
Oh, he
grave.
died.
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
talking about?
It's that classic, like, hey, we need to make money off the dead guys,
Oh
so we're
my
gonna
fucking
like
God.
scrounge for scraps in whatever he recorded. And
It's a
That's
5-minute
Stanley.
recording of him taking a shit. It's like, here's the LP.
yeah, this is a really good. This is one of his favorites. He wanted the people to hear this.
You just hear "I hurt myself today" from the bathroom echo. Like,
I hurt myself today.
Oh my god.
holy fuck!
Are we down to toilet humor, guys? Is that where we're at now?
we are
that
not
gets-
above it.
That gets used all the time in my server. It's so
All right.
fucking funny.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah,
It's the Junk Monkeys podcast. You know it, you love it, and
you
we
definitely love it.
we have fantastic new news in
Oh.
the housekeeping portion of the show. I had a fantastic chat with our good friend and number 1 fan, Cassie Gertzen.
Hell yeah.
I asked her for questions today,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes, "Hey, Randy."
She goes, "No,
She was like, "Don't ever ask me again.
absolutely not.
Do you have any idea how busy I am?"
I'm unsubbing.
Yeah.
I'm reporting your channel.
I am now number 5 on the fan list. I don't want to be number 1.
Give me back the SSD."
Yeah. No, I was having a lovely little chat, and she was like, "Would you mind if I spearheaded our the Junk Monkeys social media push?"
Ooh.
And I was like, "I would love that."
This
Cassie
is news
Gertzen."
to us.
It is, and I wanted to surprise you guys with this.
Ooh.
We now have, as of today,
What the?
a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a TikTok page.
They're just completely blank.
What? Yeah.
That's
They are all
page.
yes for our shorts.
Rad.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's
So,
sick.
It's super cool.
This is bang-a-rangin'.
It's absolutely bang-a-rangin',
the fact
Dan.
that somebody would volunteer to be a social media manager for us is crazy.
Without getting
Rad.
paid, it's ridiculous.
This
It's
is
so nice.
wonderful. Shout out. Can we get a golf clap
Oh,
for
let's get a
Cassie
golf
Gertzen?
clap going
I
for
can't
Cassie
Clap.
Gertzen. Yeah,
I have
we're-
to hold the mic.
Unfortunately. Could you imagine that's how you clap? You have to
High
like
five.
find somebody and just like high five them a
Yeah,
lot. Yeah, obviously, thank you so much, Cassie. We really appreciate that.
That's wonderful.
That's amazing.
I've been wanting to tick that off for so long, and I've been wanting to get it off of my story, just being the only way to communicate with people. Like, hey, we have a new episode. But
Aside
I've
from
just
also word of mouth.
I've just never been able to just sit down and do it. So Cassie, obviously, thank you.
That's wonderful.
That's
Thank you very
That
much.
is amazing.
All the links are in the description for these new social channels, and please give us a follow.
Hell yeah.
Second bit of housekeeping is Operation
Get Ran to San Fran. That was good.
That was
harmony.
really good.
It was really not.
It was really good.
It was super out of
At least you
key.
went low.
Yeah, yeah.
I appreciate
figured,
that.
I figured
Appreciate that.
someone wouldn't, so I did.
If you don't know, Operation Get Ran to San Fran is a long-running campaigin that we have going for me to get to San
Long-running?
Francisco. I did long run. Remember that?
Yeah, that's the joke.
That's the only thing I've done this year.
You made that food earlier.
Yeah, I did that. It was pretty good. Anyway,
It smells like garlic in here.
Kind of Funny is an 11-person independent studio working in San Francisco. Makes content on the daily. They have an up-and-comer program. You can nominate me in the description. You just add to the Google Doc that's in the description. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Were you? It looked like you were reading. Were you just on the top of your head?
I was just off the top of my head.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Noah, get off your fucking phone.
I'm subscribing to the Junk Monkeys.
I appreciate that. Hey, grind set.
No, I thought he meant the YouTube channel. So I was like, you haven't been subbed this whole
Homie, we were at
time.
49 for so long.
What happened to getting shot with a paintball gun?
Dan, we like to say things that we're going to do, and then
we
don't do them.
back
I'll-
up anything.
I'll do it.
Yeah?
I do.
Do you have a paintball gun?
No, but I'll make one.
That's fair.
It's just a slingshot with a paintball.
It's just a regular gun. Okay.
I've modified this gun.
Turn around.
Painted it.
Old
Aw.
yeller.
I was thinking of mice and men.
All right.
rabbits,
I was
Brad.
look. God damn it!
Think
The
of the
third
monkeys.
episode in a row is stealing my jokes.
The monkeys, Brad.
Look,
So,
look at the junk, Brad. Oh no! No!
No,
Don't do that!
no.
Don't do that! Oh no!
so let's get into hat questions.
Hell yeah!
I'm really excited because I have a brisk iced tea and I haven't drank brisk iced tea in a long time. It's my little treat. It's getting me sugary. It's getting me hyped up because it's been a very exhausting day for some reason.
No,
So we're gonna do this.
brisk iced tea. Yay or nay?
I'm about brisk iced tea.
Is it the best iced tea though?
No,
I'm gonna be
Oh,
honest.
really?
Iced tea isn't my favorite drink.
Okay, that's
so
fair. But
I,
if you were
I
gonna
can't.
if you were gonna pick an iced tea,
uh,
brisk, Lipton, those are the only brands I
those
know.
are the only two I know.
Pure Leaf.
Pure Leaf.
I would probably go with Pure Leaf.
Pure Leaf.
That's fair.
If I was picking like sugary iced tea,
Oh, it's brisk.
it's Lipton.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We have two phones.
You should take your
stacked
phone
on-
off the table.
My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, sorry. I just wanted to say that.
I just had to bring it up.
No, it's a great question.
That was our first hat
that was
question.
our first hat question.
Was
Check
it?
it out.
I
Guess
didn't-
what?
Non-
Second hat question.
Non-Euclidean hat question. Randy, you going first?
No, I want you to go first.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So for the audience at home, I'm picking a question from. It's a literal hat this time.
We-
I'm shaking it up.
Watch out! I'm gonna slip out of the back there.
No, it's not. It's kind.
Okay.
This one, I
Just
got
gets a
this
paper
one.
cut.
I've picked I get 50 paper cuts. It's like Melania's waterfowl dance on my hand.
Oh, Elden Ring.
All right. Oh, I know what this is. This is Elden Ring. This is a Sonder question.
Ooh.
Here we go. This one's interesting.
Hey, shout out Sonder for submitting questions.
Thank you, Sonder, for the 3 questions. They're good questions.
Appreciate
too.
it.
Here's the question: would you rather? This is a high quality. Like you did a good job, Randy.
Thank you.
Cutting
On
these
the
all
cutting?
out. Yeah,
Oh, I
like it's
appreciate
just
that.
good font. And
Ooh.
like, yeah.
Oh, I love me in Times New Roman. Actually, it's not bad.
I'm an Arial kind of guy.
Mm.
Here we go.
No,
Why you?
no, that was like an agreement.
Of course, you would be
Yeah.
an Arial kind of man, kind of boy.
lowly font.
all right. Sorry.
Sorry.
Would you rather have a single high-quality piece of furniture worth $1,000, or a $1,000 trip to IKEA?
Oh.
Okay. See, here's the thing. Ready? Here's my rationale. You immediately think, well, IKEA, right? It's $1,000. But then I feel like it depends on what you want to buy. Because if you want to buy a decent piece of furniture, like I want a sofa and a dining room table, $500 isn't a lot of money for a sofa. You learn that when you grow up. You can
Yeah.
get $300 sofas, but like, if you want to invest in like a sofa that's I'm gonna have this for a decade.
Yeah,
You better be ready to spend $1,000,
Unfortunately.
$1,500.
Yeah.
So
it's like a mattress. It's like you can get a cheap mattress.
yeah,
You're not gonna enjoy a cheap mattress.
It's gonna be bad after 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, so $1,000 for like a nice like piece of furniture, like of your choosing. Like $1,000 dining table will last you your whole life if you take care of it.
Great point.
Or
Someday I do want to invest in a nice dining table. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
I can't remember the last time I ate at our dining room table.
Oh really?
I eat by myself in my room, and my dad eats downstairs. Not because like we hate each other or anything.
Yeah,
but
no.
He's like, I want to watch what I want to watch. I want to watch what I want. I'm gonna go watch Germa.
Yep. Absolutely. So sorry, you would say the $1,000 piece of furniture.
Well, I don't know. I want your guys' input because, like, if you were gonna buy little things,
Yep.
Oh, $1,000, I could buy glasses and Tupperware and a coffee grinder and like a bunch of little just a bunch
Yeah.
of things.
I bought a French press the other day at IKEA for $10.
Ooh,
I was like, hey,
hell yeah,
that's $10 out of $1,000.
yeah,
You know?
hey, $9.90.
Yep.
Sorry, just real quick.
Please.
Yeah,
When we grab an answer, is it only one person answering it, or is everyone?
Oh, I
answering
think
it?
everybody
I feel
can.
we have a
Everyone? Are we
discussion.
gonna have the time to get through all the questions? How many
Uh,
questions
so-
do we have?
If you feel like jumping in, go for it. But if you'd rather just like pass it on by, like do that too.
Okay.
I feel like
They'll spark discussion, but if you don't want to discuss, that's fine.
I guess maybe we'll edit this out, but
Yeah.
like halfway through each of the had question episodes, sometimes I'll look to Rainey. I'll be like, let's
Yeah.
speed up the
Yeah,
pace.
usually we do.
Yep.
Like, once we approach an hour, I'm like, let's start firing these off. So we'll get to there.
Faux show.
$1,000 on one piece of furniture.
Yeah.
I feel like that doesn't go that far for furniture.
It doesn't go as far as like depending on what piece of
like
furniture.
I'm thinking like couches and
Yeah.
stuff like that. That doesn't go that far for couches.
but you can get a decent couch for $1,000.
You can definitely get
yeah.
a decent couch.
So
Great point.
I feel like I'd probably pick the $1,000 at IKEA, and I would just get a bunch of like smaller stuff.
Yeah.
Like, the biggest thing I might purchase financial wise might be like $300. I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but
I feel like the $1,000 goes a lot farther at IKEA than it does like shopping anywhere else for a high quality thing.
Yeah.
pretty fair. Yeah, I respect that.
Because like the only thing I can think of right now for $1,000 piece of furniture that I would want is a banging dining table.
Yeah,
like a
nice
dining table that
solid
can
wood one.
like seat more than 4 freaking
Seat
people.
8 people.
Yeah.
With metal legs and like.
And maybe we can bend the rules a little bit, and I get like the combo set where it's a dining table and chairs.
Well,
you know?
if you find that, then yeah.
I mean, might as
You
well.
can find that for $1,000.
I mean,
Yeah.
might as well. Great question.
It's like a choice between shopping at like Ashley's Furniture or IKEA.
It's a great point. It's a great point.
What a rip-off Ashley's Furniture is.
Kind of is.
Most furniture
So
places.
I'm gonna go 1,000 IKEA.
Yep.
You're doing just 1,000 like one thing.
Even though IKEA is very tempting.
Yeah.
I think I've already bought everything that I want to get from IKEA.
Right.
I'm still going IKEA.
Yeah.
I love IKEA.
Yeah.
I
They're
also
both-
love IKEA.
You guys been to the ones in Winnipeg?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I went with Darian. We went on that little boys trip. a
Yeah,
couple
the
years back.
IHOP trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
West Side. What?
Yeah.
No. And we went through IKEA. That was super fun.
Oh, it's so much fun to
It's,
just
we
wander.
recorded like a 5-minute skit where I was like a fake barista. I have it on my phone. I'll show you guys later.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, there you go. IKEA, and $1,000
$1,000.
for
Yep.
Ashley's.
Nice table.
Ashley.
Garbutt,
My turn.
please pick.
I prefer Dufresne's.
Some kind of a Lyons.
What did you say? What was the joke where you were like, oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Ariel.
Ariel.
Yeah, of course
The
you'd pick her.
lowly font.
Understandable.
If you had a wish from a genie, what would you wish for that would purely inconvenience? That would be purely inconvenient to others / your friends.
Oh, this is a Garbutt ass question.
That's my question.
I know it's a your
And
question.
as
but-
he was reading it and he like screwed it up, I was like, I know I didn't screw up the grammar there.
No.
So try
it's fine.
again.
I'm like holding it like
Yeah.
claw grip, and I'm cutting off words and everything.
yeah.
So it can only be like just a nuisance
Just
to
a
other people.
nuisance, inconvenience. Ooh.
So the night I came up with this, I was hanging out in a Discord call with Sonder,
Mhm.
and I came up with like 30. And they're just so funny because this is a funny question.
It is. I like it.
The simplest answer, like just the first one that comes to mind, is like, anytime you're about to leave somewhere, you got to search for your keys. You will never
would've been one.
you will never put them in the same place twice.
It's such a dick move. Oh, that's awful. I hate you.
I had one that was kind of similar.
Go.
I had two. One was, I wish that for the rest of your life you will hit every red light forever.
Oh, evil.
And then I also had, I wish that every time you wanted to look for your keys, surprising we went the same way, it'll take you 30 seconds longer than it would every time. So like you'll be looking and you'll just be like, I don't know where it is.
You'll get that like quick little like heart stop moment. It's like, oh wait, no, where is it? And then you'll find it.
Yeah,
every
exactly.
time.
Y'all are terrible people.
What do you got? You got one?
Oh, I don't got any.
Okay.
No, I can't think of inconveniencing people.
I just had so many. I wish that every time you have hot sauce for the rest of your life, no matter what it is, it will always just be a little bit too hot for you.
Anytime
No
you're
matter
like
what.
using ketchup or anything, you always get that watery
Yeah,
stuff
every
first.
time.
No matter how much you shake it.
Oh.
Anytime you're putting on shoes, your laces always get stuck inside your shoe, and you have to
hate
like
you
dig
guys.
those things out.
Ugh, I'm picking a question.
There's so many.
That is a lot. Oh, yeah.
I don't like the
This is
watery.
that's exactly what I did when I was hanging out with Sonder. I just kept coming up with them. All right, Randy's got a question.
If you could make one liquid have the nutritional value of water, but retain all its flavor and texture, what would it be?
We're picking all my questions.
Yeah, we are. Got to get through them.
Okay.
No, I mean
No,
the
I
best
know,
ones
I
at
know.
the top.
All the nutritional value of water, like none of the like
It's-
no
it's
side
just-
effects or anything.
Yeah, it just acts like water on your body, but it tastes and feels
to
exactly the
my
same.
body,
Yeah.
Sorry,
battery acid.
You could pick like gasoline.
you're invincible.
Just to mess with people.
I don't think you're invincible. I think it's just battery acid.
yeah, but
No,
like
it's just water. It's
No.
battery acid until it gets in my body. Then it's just
flavor
water.
and texture is what we're given. So the
It would still
flavor.
take.
Oh, the effects.
No,
Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on. This is
Dan.
my question. I'll explain it.
Okay.
It still tastes and like texture wise feels like the liquid. So if it's like a grainy liquid,
Oh.
but when you put it in your body, it will act like water. So the battery acid won't fuck you up, but it's still gonna taste like battery acid.
Which we don't know the taste of.
Yeah, well, speak for yourself.
Okay.
It's pretty acidic.
It's awful.
Very lemony.
I picked coffee. I picked like coffee with like stuff in it.
Ooh.
So I could drink as much. You could drink as much coffee with as much sweet shit in it as you want, but it'll just act like water.
That's
so
the
you
best
won't
answer.
get diabetes in 1 second.
Oh, but I want caffeine. I want the benefit of caffeine. You know
gotta
what? Energy drinks.
Got to make the choice.
I
Just
don't
for
like
the flavor?
I don't like energy drinks. I
Oh.
like just like the
Well,
stuff
then-
the stuff that's in them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like the flavor
But you
wise-
like the flavor.
Yes.
Oh my god! If
okay.
I could get fucking Rockstar fruit punch as just water.
but without all the damage it does.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like
Absolutely.
regular Monster is my pick. That's delicious. Not my pick, but that's like my energy drink choice.
How does this apply if I were to say milkshake? Do I still poop myself if I drink a milkshake?
No,
in
it
this
acts like water
situation?
on your body.
Oh, I'm milkshakes. I
'cause
fucking miss milkshakes so much.
You could drink you could always be drinking milkshakes.
Yeah.
It would hydrate you like water, but you'd be like, this tastes like a strawberry milkshake.
Oh.
It'd be wonderful.
Oh, that would be wonderful. You wouldn't get like just that.
that gross. Like,
Oh yeah.
churny.
From drinking
Gasoline. It tastes like shit.
Why did I do that?
Good party trick though, because it won't kill you.
Yeah.
straight up motor oil.
Lava.
I would say milkshake.
Milkshake. That's a very good choice. All right.
Antifreeze. That stuff looks like Gatorade.
It
It
does,
does,
doesn't
though.
it? All right, I'm picking a question.
The forbidden
This
blue drink.
one. Okay, here we go. This is a Sonder question.
Okay.
What's your most intense experience with severe weather?
I liked this question
Yeah.
a lot.
Ooh.
I have a great answer. I go because
I mean, it's your question.
it's Saunders' question.
Yeah, but you picked it.
Oh, okay. Not until you apologize about the aerial comment.
You know what? That's my bad. I apologize. I'm gonna put my hands up on that one.
We've had a tornado go through our yard. You guys been into our yard? You've seen that? If you remember, do you remember seeing that our barn is like
Yep.
totally fucked?
Yep. I just figured that was because of old age.
Well, sort of, but a tornado went through our yard.
Yeah.
A small one.
The tornado didn't help.
Yeah, no, that was definitely like a catalyst to the problem we're having right
Yeah.
now. But it was a small one. It was like, it was like, I don't even know if calling it an EF0 would be fair. So it's like, I wouldn't be like super afraid of it. I don't think it would have knocked our house down,
No.
but it knocked the barn down and then the shed as well. You've seen
That's-
they're both screwed. So like, had a small tornado go right through our yard.
That's spooky.
Damn.
It was very spooky.
No.
I'm lucky. I feel like I'm lucky that the one time it was a tornado, it was like a little baby tornado.
Yeah.
Like it was just taking its first steps. And it was like, I'm gonna knock your fucking barn over. And we were like, damn it.
Ah, geez.
We weren't using it, but like, come on.
At least we now know the dangers.
It can't get knocked down again.
Great point.
I don't really have any terrible. Like I've
That's fair.
experienced bad weather.
Yeah.
Like some windstorms, hail, stuff like that. But I feel like everybody's
Yeah.
kind of gone through
Living
that
in
at some
Canada,
point.
living in southern Canada.
Nothing crazy.
I love a scary storm
Oh,
until
yes.
it gets too scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
until the alarms start going off on the
Yeah.
radio and your phone, and you're like, get into the basement.
even that, I'm kind of like, this is cool.
Oh, some of the snowstorms. Some of
Yeah,
the snowstorms
man.
have gotten a little spooky, especially when the power goes out in the middle of them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little.
We get a little dicey.
We should
Yeah.
be concerned.
Yeah.
Get the blankets.
Yeah.
You guys
Where the fuck are the flashlights?
why is this without the batteries
yeah.
in it?
Yeah.
You guys ever been have your doors like completely snowed in?
Almost
What's the deepest it's been for you guys?
2 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. How
Because
about you?
our probably only about that much of the door at the top was left, and I'm about a foot for the audience at home.
Yeah.
So it was like 5.5 feet,
Damn.
totally snowed in our house.
Oh,
that was
man.
back in like 2005 or something though. So
I love that though. I don't know why.
my dad had to spend all. Well, my dad didn't have to spend all day digging
No,
it
he'd
out.
be fucking pissed. It's like, God damn it! Why do we live here?
Moving to Tahiti, Arthur.
Arthur. I don't really have one. Actually, the closest thing I have is that the other night I went over to Mike's apartment. Shout out Mike and
Shout out
Mary. And I stayed over and I, like they had the spare bedroom. I'm like, great. 4:30 in the morning. I don't think I've ever experienced lightning and thunder as loud as I did that night, where it like, this was on Canada Days, and it was like genuinely, you know how like there's usually a delay between the lightning and the thunder?
It was just boom.
Instant. Instant. And the last lightning crack was a genuine whip through the sky. And I was like, holy shit. Like the windows were shaking.
Yep.
And I was like,
I love
holy.
those.
Yeah. Had that at our house.
I usually love them unless it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm like,
It wakes you up.
so fucking tired.
We've had some lightning strikes at our place, like in the field next to us.
Yeah.
Whole house just shaking. It's like, whoa.
It's kind of cool.
I
it's
love
kind
it
of cool.
so
I'm
much.
glad,
Until it's not.
I'm glad we have a lightning rod on the top of our house.
Yeah.
I don't know if it works, but I don't want to find out.
Once you get back.
My turn.
Noah's turn.
Yeah.
I'm taking that one.
Okay.
Here we go.
One of them fell out. If you could choose one band or person to play music with, which would it be?
Ooh.
That's a,
Why did I get
question is that?
asked this question?
I didn't
No.
ask this question.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I thought it was a Sonder question. No.
What is
Brad.
it? If you could pick one
Must be a
band
Brad
or
question.
like artist to play with?
Yeah, one band or person to play music with, who would it be?
Okay. Oh, okay. Are we including like?
Dead?
Are we including past souls?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if that changes my answer.
I think this is a Brad question.
I don't
Sorry.
play music, so I'm stepping out of this one.
Even if what if you could like hang out with like
Hang out with someone?
change it for you? Yeah.
That's a toughie.
Yeah,
It's a
I'm just not into.
Wink at me.
I'm not into music enough to
Oh. Okay.
Dan,
Yeah.
what's yours?
Porter Robinson. Like he's an electronic musician. He's quite popular.
Nice.
You like electronic music? Love it. Would love it.
If I could like, oh man, if I could like sing with somebody, because I can't play music. Or maybe I could.
You could like strum along with some like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I was gonna say Johnny,
That's what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you picked Johnny Cash.
because I feel like I would love talking to that guy.
Right?
Like, especially as an old man, where I could just be like, just tell me stories.
Just
bro.
give me life.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
lessons.
Well, yeah, exactly, and just be like, okay, you were on what was going through your brain when you were at fucking Folsom? And
Yeah,
I was
right.
just like, oh man, I would love to just chat with the guy.
He was scared. I think I remember.
Oh,
reading
yeah.
the interview. He was
Yep.
like, "Oh shit."
You can hear it in the recording. It's my favorite part.
Shaky.
Yeah, he's shaky, and then there's a part where he's doing a song called 25 Minutes to Go, and the whole point of the song is like a guy's getting hanged in 25 minutes. And he's just like, I got 25 minutes, I got 24 minutes, I got 23 minutes. He gets to like minute 7 or 8, and he screws it up. So he says, like, he's supposed to say 7 minutes to go, but he says like 4 more minutes to go or something like that. I'm like, oh, he's nervous. Like he's
Yeah.
trying his best.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, Johnny Cash would be great. I was also gonna say Jim Croce. I feel like that guy, like, anytime I just hear his music, I was listening to his album last night, one of his albums last night, and I was just like, he has such a fucking cadence of like upbeat and like, you know, I'm just a rolling guy. I'm working at the car wash, you know, having a great time, and then it's alternating, so it's like upbeat, and then it's like, fuck, I miss my girlfriend, and then it's like, oh man, upbeat, and then he's like, I'm so goddamn lonely.
Strong juxtapositions. Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yeah, that's my answers.
I'm revising my answer.
Please.
Bon Iver.
Oh,
I didn't even think about it, but then I was thinking about like the guitar, and I'm like, oh yeah, Bon Iver, 100%.
That'd be cool.
Now that I
That'd be
think about it.
my turn. Everyone,
Ready to pick
ready? Choosing a question. I'm gonna choose one of these thick boys.
Hell yeah.
What is your
Damn,
greatest
he's thick.
fear? Noah, this was the question that you and I both
Why is-
did.
Oh, okay. This was it.
Yep.
Why does that one got so much paper associated with it?
It was at the top of the page, and I didn't feel like cutting
Oh.
So.
I thought it would just be like, it's size 78 font.
it. Yeah, I figured this one was a big one.
Two people asked the same question, so
So you
like
double the font
just
size.
doubles.
Yeah.
Like 15 to 30.
Yeah, it's multiplier.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
this is a tough one because my greatest fear, genuinely, and I was trying to think of like, what is my greatest fear? And I was like, well, bees. But not, and then I was like, okay, a serious one. I'm terrified of 2 things.
Bees.
3 things. 1, super scared of death. Super just terrified of the whole idea of just getting old and dying.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, that goes with it, kind of. I'm fucking terrified of ending up alone and like ending up in a lonely state. And I don't want that, so I'm going to fight against that for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is the plan.
Good. Whoa.
Noah.
Oh, I'm not scared of the dark. I'm scared of what could potentially like be in the dark that I
Yeah.
don't know about.
Yeah.
And large spiders. Small
Ooh.
spiders, I'm okay with them. Like I
Love
love
little guys like this.
like the little jumping spiders.
They're
I
eating
love
bugs.
I
Yeah,
love
they're
playing with
doing their
jumping
job.
They're
spiders.
hanging out.
They're just loving it.
Like when I'm down at the cabin and everything, there's tons of spiders there.
Yeah.
That's where
But,
they hang out in the summer.
They love it.
but you'll
There's
find
summer home.
you'll find tons of like jumping spiders, and they're easily recognizable. So like they'll climb up onto my fingers and like I'll move my fingers nearby and they'll like put their little legs out and they'll jump to them. Anything gets bigger than a dime and I'm out.
Yeah, no,
I hate them.
I'm right there with you.
If they just mind their own business, they can live. As soon as they have a problem with me, life or death.
Spin-off question, super quick. Did you have any fears that were like not really your fears, but you were told to be afraid of them, and then therefore it kind of like transplanted onto you? Because like mine was like snakes. My dad hated snakes, and so did my brother, and therefore since they hated them so much, I hated them so much, and I was terrified of them. But now I'm just like, I don't think I actually haven't had a problem with snakes. I just was told that I.
It's kind of just like those childhood fears, like, oh, like watch out for bees.
Yeah,
watch out,
bro. Don't bring up bees. We just talked about this.
Yeah, but like
says it, and Randy goes,
no.
I've never been stung by a bee.
Stop.
I've never like tried to like they say act different around bees, like oh they smell fear or whatever. I've never acted any different. I have like caught wasps in like cups before and then I let them go and they just go on their own merry way. I'm just like, okay, see you later.
Spooky. I don't like them.
I catch wasps and kill them.
Yeah.
Bees you let go.
Bees are good guys.
No mercy for wasps.
Dan, did you have any answers to either question?
Well, I kind of want to answer your spin-off question first. Yeah, I had a lot of I don't want to call them fears growing up, but to go a little against the like grain here, I was raised super religious, and it translated into a lot of like apathy towards people that like the church deemed to be not good for like my growth and stuff. So like I don't know how serious we want to get here, but like, you know, people who weren't affiliated with like Christianity and that sort of stuff, or like people that the Bible doesn't like. And so there was a lot of that growing up where I was like, I wouldn't talk to those kinds of people. And then of course, growing up, it's like, I'm totally the opposite now, obviously. And getting different people's opinions and views on life and things and social causes and such is how you expand your own horizons and understanding. But I had a lot of like instilled prejudices when I was younger. So
that's really fascinating.
Yeah. It was it takes a long time to grow out of. But,
and I think like curiosity of others is just,
it was always there for me. I was always like, what? I'm supposed to not like these other people, but like
questioning
why? Like and you'd never get a good answer out of it.
No.
So I would go along with that, saying and probably say that one of my fears is I not a fear, but I'm always worried, and I try very hard to be aware of not slipping back into who I used to be as a person, because I used to be a lot more angry and carefree in a sense of like just not caring about a lot of things that I should have, and I'm not there anymore. But it's always in the back of my mind where I'm like, that was who I used to be, and I'm glad I'm not them anymore. But it's a constant battle. So I don't know, probably that.
That's fair.
I was going to say
that question got deep.
Yeah, no, I was about to say that. Speaking for myself, I really like who you are now. So
thank you.
Yeah,
I fucking don't hate myself. No.
Fair. Daniel.
Oh, it's my turn already. Oh, sorry. This one.
No, that one.
Oh, okay, that one.
Okay.
I did change.
I saw that.
Okay.
He respects you.
What words make you cringe every time you hear them? I don't cringe at a lot of the common words that people cringe at.
There are the ones where it's just like, all right,
like,
moist.
Moist. That's the one that comes to mind, moist. I'm like, dude, how else are you going to describe a cake? Come on.
Lightly wetted.
That muffin.
If anything, that's worse.
No, because that doesn't insinuate that the liquid is like permeated the baked good.
Yeah, this is a very humid cupcake.
It says high moisture content.
Anytime, I've never met anyone like this, but I know they're real. Any of the like alpha sigma absolute horse shit. That is like, wow, I don't want
brain rot.
You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
You're just a beta. You're a fucking moron is what you are. I'm an alpha. You're a fucking moron is what you are.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not even cringe. That stuff makes me angry.
Yeah.
You're so stupid, dude.
Yeah, it's not specific words that make me cringe. It's how people convey some words.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like, how literal do you mean that? Because like alpha and beta have like uses.
They have
mathematics.
Yeah.
Very important.
Absolutely.
But like from a social context.
Oh yeah, it's when people use them in like a prideful,
exactly.
egotistical way. That's like, oh my god.
That's actually. I'm like, Oh.
Well, it's bad because it's
Whew.
categorizing to make yourself above others, and I just don't. There's no need for that.
It's the express intent of putting other groups of people down.
Precisely.
It's like, wow.
Skin.
Skin?
The word skin?
Yeah. When used in the wrong term, I just don't like
What
it.
do you mean?
Today, for
Skin.
example, there was like
Skin.
stop.
You did it first.
I know. That was a general stop.
I love the immediate willingness to just be like, no, it wasn't me. It was him. You did it too. Sorry.
I was at work today and we were talking about like this old person that used to work there, and like they had to throw out one of the keyboards because he like
Wait, what? He had to throw a what?
throw away one of the keyboards because it was like full
Okay.
of like dandruff, and
Right.
she's
Ooh.
like, my manager was just like, yeah, it was full of like skin, and I was like, I don't like it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've never
Just say dust.
Yeah.
It's made up of the same stuff.
Human dust.
I've never heard of like that, and I've never.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's definitely odd.
Yeah.
Some dry
That's interesting.
hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, that's my only word that I can think of right now. The only other thing that makes me really cringe is like awkward moments of like using words. So like I got a sponsorship letter today and I was reading it and I'm like, oh, why can't we just do basic grammar, please?
What do you mean?
I when you're proposing to request money for a sponsorship, like for an event, you should probably have somebody spell check it, or at least put it through a spell checker
okay,
first,
yeah.
or like use proper grammar.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So just
it just drives me up the
Just
wall.
improper spelling and syntax.
Yeah,
and-
exactly, yeah.
I'm
And
right
I know
there.
I'm such a snob for that, but
No,
like it's
you-
kind
I-
of my job.
I disagree, and I don't want to like go too far into this,
Sure.
but like, how do you get into a position like pre-college / around the college area
Mhm.
and not know how to use proper grammar and syntax? And now I know what the answer is.
Mhm.
Is that in like today's world, there's an argument to be made. It's not as important as it used to be.
Sure.
But also, come on.
I think it's pretty important. The only
I think it's super important.
I
I'm there
I
with
think
you.
the only thing that like I completely understand is a lot of people English is their second language. So
yeah,
I
but I feel-
completely understand when that's the case.
That's a different situation.
Yep.
Though. I feel like that's not fair.
Absolutely. Noah Garbutt,
Hello.
would you like to pick a question?
Yes.
Okay.
This one.
No, I wouldn't. Leaves. Okay. Well,
No.
yeah, just no. Can we not?
If you could have a lifetime supply of anything, what would it be?
Oh God.
Why does my mind
that
immediately
would
go to munchies?
No.
Garbutt.
Lifetime
Gasoline.
supply. Yeah, like there's
Just a pragmatic answer, right?
there's
Money.
realistic
The
answers.
obvious answers.
Yeah.
There's like money, gas,
That's so funny.
food.
Because like, yeah, there's the practical, and my mind was like munchies.
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 It's like, yeah, a lifetime supply. How quickly are you going to get tired of that?
It's a great point. It's a great point.
How is I don't okay, now we're splitting hairs.
Go for it.
What is it just like whatever you pick, you just have unlimited like access to it?
I think that's
do you
kind
get
of
a
how it has to be.
truckload of munchies every month? Like
I think like if you snap your fingers and the thing that you want is
Okay.
in your hand.
So this
No,
is like
I think it's a much more morbid thing where it's like you're given a lifetime supply and they hand you one bag of chips and it's like, oh, I'm clearly dying tomorrow.
you have
That is your lifetime supply.
he has a bag of chips in one hand and a Glock in the other. And it's like, okay, here you go.
That's the classic monkey paw. Like
Yeah, the monkey's paw, yeah.
Lifetime supply. Yeah, your life isn't that long. Though.
It's a lifetime supply if you think about it.
Why don't we change that to unlimited?
I mean, like,
It's unlimited while you're alive.
Great point.
yeah, like we've already said, there's the obvious answers. You could also like say like, oh, I have unlimited air miles or whatever.
Sure.
So then you can
Ooh.
like redeem that for travel. You could redeem that for I think you can redeem it for gift cards. I don't know the extent of air miles.
I feel like at that point you just do money though.
Yeah, at that point, money gets
So
the same
sorry.
answer.
Obviously, like there's easy answers. What's your dumb answer?
Dumb
What's
answer?
your munchies answer?
I don't know.
Sushi.
Oh,
I love sushi.
That's a good answer.
That's
I
a
feel
great
but like
answer.
it like
there's a variety of sushi.
there's a variety of sushi. There's a
Mhm.
wide range of like what can be classified as sushi, and I'm going at it. Everything's coming in fresh.
Absolutely.
It's not
yeah,
just
you're
like-
not just getting like back of house. like,
yeah.
You could turn this into like an evil superpower.
All right.
I would just what's my dumb answer? Just like fucking 50-foot tall cat dump trucks. You could be like, I'm gonna rob this bank, and like the police are coming, and you're like, boom, 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 boom. There's like 10 of them, and they're just like taking up like 600 feet of space. And it's like,
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna be like, I would get an unlimited supply of other people's keys, and so I would just take them.
That could be another one.
And then they wouldn't have their keys.
Evil villain answer. Concrete pillars. You just summon those things in the sky, and they just come crashing down.
Somebody's got to clean that up.
World
Whole thing.
World domination. Answer.
Unlimited world domination.
Unlimited the sun. Just snap your finger, erase the planet. Hey, I have unlimited sun. That's just humanity's just gone. The Earth is just gone.
This is actually like it is such a monkey paw situation because I remember I went to
Junk
too
monkey
much
paw.
of too much of a good thing.
the junk monkey paw. That's a piece of merch that we need to make. Anyway, I went to Disney World when I was a kid, and like one of the first restaurants we went to was they were like, "Oh yeah, you can get unlimited milkshakes." I was like,
Uh-oh.
"You can
Hey,
get
topical.
unlimited milkshakes, bro?" And I had like 2, and I was like, "I'm fucking dying." This was such a mistake.
Did you know you were lactose intolerant?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't.
that's
even
how you
found out.
No,
He
I
found
pretty
out.
quick. Well, no, I didn't even know. I was just like, "That's weird. My tummy feels bad." And, oh well.
Okay. How about this?
Yeah.
Unlimited of the water base.
Oh, now you're
now
talking,
we're
bro.
combining.
Absolutely.
What if-
I'd pay for that?
What if you picked like a metaphysical concept?
Okay.
Like unlimited botulism. Or just I don't know. I just
What
picked
is
it-
that?
I picked it's a disease you get from it's like you can get it like uncooked like canned meat.
Unlimited cancer.
I was thinking that, but I thought that was too fucked up to say. But yeah,
They
unlimited
both are pretty fucked up.
like unlimited like the flu. So you could just be
Yeah.
like boom and you just have the flu.
Yeah.
Unlimited stub your toe.
Ow!
Unlimited die. Boom.
Jesus Christ. I think.
Oh my
I
god.
think I'll stick with munchies. Thanks.
I'm gonna stick with sushi just because
I'm gonna- Sushi's a
everything
great
else.
answer.
Everything else is
Dude,
just-
I'm gonna stick with 50-foot tall cat dump trucks.
I do
That's
like that.
fucking
or
funny.
to
I don't know why.
unlimited sushi hut because I like their menu.
Oh,
I had.
was it a business?
I finally had like incredible sushi the other day
Oh yeah,
when I went to Winnipeg. It was incredible, dude. And I was like, huh.
the world.
I have chosen a question.
You can't credit it to anyone.
I can't remember the name of it, of the place.
What if it was called Incredible Sushi?
Yeah, it was in like a little strip mall actually, and it was like really unassuming. It was really cool.
Oh nice.
Unlimited die. Bam.
Bang. I picked the question.
Yes, Randy has a question.
This
in his
is
hand.
my question.
Oh.
Where is the worst place you've fallen asleep? My answer for this question.
Falling asleep anywhere weird, I think.
I fell asleep once in Dallas's laundry room on the floor. No padding. It was just me on my side in the fetal position next to the cat litter as I fell asleep. And I think that was probably one of the worst sleeps I've ever had. But
was this as
I just had
as
to-
a result of like?
Can we
I
have
just
some
had to
context?
no. No, you can't.
Is this a drunken thing?
Yeah, it was a night where everybody went to the bar. I stayed
Okay.
behind, and I was like, okay, I'm getting a little sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed. So I fall asleep on the couch, and then everybody comes back from the bar, and they won't shut up. And I'm like, I'm so tired. Please shut up. And they won't stop talking. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go sleep in the laundry room, and I did that.
How long did that last?
How long did what last?
Sleeping in the laundry room.
I slept there the entire night.
Holy
Damn.
Yeah,
shit.
no, it was bad.
So I thought you might be like, 15 minutes, half an hour.
Nope. I
Okay.
slept there the entire night. It was bad. There's a picture of it.
How'd you feel when you woke up?
Terrible.
Yeah. It's like sore.
I should have just ignored
Oh.
everybody that was trying to talk the entire
Because
time.
eventually you'll fall asleep because you're just so tired.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was rough.
I can't think of a single weird place I've fallen asleep.
That's fair.
I fell asleep in an HR meeting once.
Noah,
Like an onboarding HR, like they were
Uh-huh.
going through the human resource policies.
that's
and everything.
crazy because you did that 2 days ago at Westman Communications.
No,
Why-
I only almost
Okay.
almost fell asleep.
All right.
Get it
I've gotten
right,
better.
Randy.
Apologies.
This was at Springland Manufacturing. It was just me, one other dude, and the most monotone safety orientation
Mhm.
of my life.
Mhm.
I didn't wake up until they started showing people dying from forklifts.
Oh, Jesus.
That
So
woke
that's
me,
exciting.
That woke me up
Yeah.
quick.
Ooh.
But besides that, it's like
I'm going to do that.
just the most boring voice ever.
Yeah.
Was it a
and-
person?
It was a person, like clicking through a slideshow.
Oh, it was a live presentation.
Yeah.
Oh.
and
That's
in a small room. Like it was a fold-out plastic
Dimly
table.
lit, cool air.
It had the buzzing lights and everything.
Oh, no.
And like it was hot outside and there wasn't a whole lot of like AC or anything, so it was just like that kind of napping. It was that napping.
It was
temperature.
nap.
It was
conditions,
nap
bro.
temperature.
Yeah.
And like, I was fighting for my life, and then I put my hands like crisscrossed on the table,
Yeah.
and I was in and out for like the next 30 minutes trying to stay awake for this.
Dan, did you ever like almost fall asleep in class, like in high
No.
school? No.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think I ever did.
There was multiple times I almost nodded off.
Do you remember which
I would-
class?
Law.
It was one of Dag's classes.
You couldn't
and
fall
I-
asleep in law.
Yeah, I think it was chemistry.
Yeah.
And I felt bad because I did thoroughly enjoy it, but that was when I was working till like 11 at night.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So
That's rough.
I was fighting for my life there too. So I just kept nodding off, and I almost failed that course.
Ooh. I feel like I was always probably too like involved with the social side of things to fall asleep in any class.
No, I like that.
Always looking for people to roast.
Yeah. Daniel, please choose
My
a question from
turn.
the hat.
Live underground or in the sky forever?
I love this question, by the way.
This?
This is
You're
a Noah.
welcome.
This is a Noah
Oh,
question.
okay.
I've been watching a lot of Studio Ghibli, so like Howl's Moving Castle,
Yeah.
Castle in the Sky.
How easy is it for me to get down?
No. If you're in the sky, I'm talking like
You're in the
oh,
sky forever,
forever.
bro.
yeah, like
What, do I have
Like-
access to like shops and things?
oh yeah.
Is it
No,
like a city?
It's a city in the sky and everything.
Imagine,
but like
like, in the sky.
you could go off the edge.
You can kill yourself if you want.
Imagine like a BioShock situation where it's like either an underground city or in the sky city.
I'm gonna go sky because it'd be cool. I feel like. That's
Garbutt.
it.
That's fair. I feel like it'd be really cool to live underground.
I was about to say you're a mole man. I guarantee.
It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I keep thinking I can't remember was it City of Embers?
Yep.
I keep thinking like kind of like that, but without the
Forgot
failing
about that.
infrastructure.
Remember reading that
But without the failing
Yeah.
infrastructure.
and the
Yeah.
like political unrest.
yeah, without that, like
Yeah.
actually making like a decent society, not like Fallout vaults and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
just-
think it'd be really
It's like
cool.
the Netherlands but underground.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I'm imagining like a huge like open cavern and everything. People have like houses built into like the cliff faces in there and whatnot.
You should. I don't know if you've heard of this game called Outer Wilds, but there's this place called the Sunless City. It's really cool. It's underground.
Is that like the
it's
whole
on
game?
it's on the
Eh?
sun.
Is that like, oh no,
No,
okay.
no,
Anyways, Randy, what's your
Just play it. Somebody play it, please. Brad played it. Sky. I would
Yeah.
love the sky. I
Yeah,
think
hell
the sky
yeah.
would be so cool.
I build my base in Terraria on a sky island all the time.
I fucking love that.
Hell yeah.
I like when Tears of the Kingdom was like, oh, by the way, we're going to the sky. I'm like, this is the best day of my life. Anyway,
Where's Elden Ring going to the sky.
it's great. Honestly, Elden Ring 2, baby. Come
Right? No hair?
on. Is it a Noah?
Is it my
Well,
turn?
Yeah,
I
it is.
just
Sorry.
I just picked.
You did?
So.
Okay. We're gonna go with this one.
What do we got in the hat?
If you could become a master of one skill overnight, what would you choose?
Oh, great
Ooh.
question from Cassie Gertzen. I think.
Master of one skill overnight.
It's a
This
Cassie
is
Gertzen
super easy for me.
Time management. Oh my god.
Useful. I mean,
Help me. Help me.
a very not manageable, but like I guess that's kind of the point.
No, I'm talking about being as efficient with my tasks as humanly possible.
Okay.
Like I have everything down. I know exactly how long everything is going to take.
Yeah.
I know exactly how much time I have. Like
You ration that shit out.
everything down to a decimal point.
Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that better than just being like I need to get better at time management. Yeah.
Well, that too.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, yeah.
but if I could just become a master of that, absolutely.
I love that. Daniel Mosionier.
art.
Art.
Easy. Digital, drawing, painting, anything.
God,
Just
I wish.
Because I'm so fucking bad at art.
I've recently started doodling. In
It's
that
so
like
much fun.
I'm journaling, but then also making sure I include like a doodle to like I don't know, just because.
Spice it up.
Yeah, exactly. And God, I'm bad.
Hmm.
I'm so bad at drawing. I tried to draw a tomato. Fucking.
Not
What is
happening.
this pumpkin looking
Yeah,
thing?
it's not good.
I drew a square. I don't even know what happened.
It's kind of a rectangle.
Rectangle.
That's a great answer. I like that. I would say like what was the question again? Skill or
If you could become the master of one skill overnight of anything, what would it be?
playing music? I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
I went back and looked at my. I know I keep going on tangents. I'm sorry. That's the whole point of a podcast. I went back and looked at my report cards
Glad
from
you figured it out.
back from Eldon
Mhm.
and Rivers, and you know what some of my highest marks were?
Band.
Yep. And I was like, well, they don't just give marks away for free. Like, so I don't know. I really enjoyed playing music, and
Yeah.
I've picked up the guitar again, and I'm working on it. It's tough.
He's getting there.
I'm doing it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I would love to, like, if I could just get good at music. I would love that.
That'd be wonderful.
It'd be great. I'm picking a question.
Hell yeah.
There's one question in here I really want to find at one point, or I want somebody to find. It's not stupid, I promise. You know how every time I throw in an X Factor question, that's just like, what's your social security number? Pick one appliance, electronic item in your home. You can now choose to upgrade that item to whatever you want within its appliance electronics class. What are you picking? And what are you upgrading to?
What are the classes?
Well, like if you pick a
Warrior?
fridge, it's got to you can upgrade your fridge, but it's got to be a fridge.
Ooh,
I didn't
even think of that.
You can't upgrade your fridge to a stove. Like pick an appliance / electronic. Could be anything.
Just
This is
make
my
it better.
question.
Okay, so like,
Yeah, like you, but it could be like I'm gonna upgrade my $500 stove to like a $5,000 Viking stove.
Dan?
Yeah.
Originally, I was going to say coffee maker.
Yeah.
And then you brought up fridge. And then I envisioned my kitchen. And then I was like, oh, man, my stove is next to my fridge. Man, I really wish I had a fucking banging stove because my stove is bad. Like, it's awful. Like,
We don't have
it's
a great
such
stove either.
I know, yeah. And
Can
it's
I,
so expensive.
Can I upgrade my sink into a dishwasher?
No, they're not the same thing.
No? Okay. Because I don't have a dishwasher.
I would give it to him. I would give it to
It's
him.
appliance / it's not an appliance.
Okay. No,
All right.
that's fair. That's
All
fair.
right, fair.
It's
It's your question.
Okay, I'm just going to keep asking questions and
Okay,
getting
yeah,
yeah,
This
I like
is
it.
your question.
I like it. I like it.
I have a rice cooker.
Yeah.
Can I upgrade that to like...
You can upgrade that to like a $5,000 rice cooker.
but
if
it still has to be a
exists.
rice cooker.
Yeah.
Like it can only cook rice.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking like a pressure cooker or something because you can cook rice in a pressure cooker.
I feel like that's fair.
I would give it to you.
I'll take
I
that.
feel
I'll
like
take
yeah.
that.
Okay. So you're getting like a $5,000 pressure cooker.
Hell yeah.
That'd
Absolutely.
be banging. That'd be good.
Coffee maker, easy.
Yeah.
But I would be like, I'm going from my $30 little Hamilton Beach we have to like a
$20,000
no,
custom
yeah, like
built.
like a $5,000 Olympia Cremina, which
Yeah.
is like the Cadillac of espresso machines.
It's the creme de la creme.
Wonderful. There's also a $20,000 Swiss espresso machine, but that's like, it's kind of gimmicky. So I'm gonna go
Paying for a name.
Hamilton Beach $30 to Olympia Cremina.
I think you're getting the most value out of that.
Oh, yeah,
deal,
the
that
ratio is
proposition.
absurd.
Yes, exactly. Daniel, please
Gotcha.
choose that question.
Gotcha. We're speeding up because we have a lot of questions left. Actually, we've done this before.
Have we?
Oh yeah. How long do you think you could live in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, we have done this one
We
before.
have. Yeah.
0 seconds because I'm not kidding. I would unalive myself. I'm
Do you
not
want-
doing it.
Do you want to choose another question?
I guess.
Yeah, just go for another.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not living in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up my life.
Which one was that? The first one or the second one?
I don't know. I just remember it.
Yeah.
Ooh. What does your dream man cave include? Choose 5 things.
Ooh.
5 things?
That's a lot of things.
All right.
It's-
Number one.
Espresso setup.
Absolutely.
100%. And that's like the grinder, the machine, everything. That's just a full espresso setup.
Yep.
Full gaming setup.
Of course.
Banging computer, triple monitors, 4K, 4090, everything.
Absolutely.
That's all I need to be happy.
2 things.
I'm getting a theater
Yep.
so that all my buddies can come over and watch movies.
Hell yeah.
Gaming system set up for LAN parties, obviously.
This is man cave, not man house.
Nah. This is big man cave.
Oh, it's just one gigantic
Huge.
fuck off room.
Huge.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I feel like you can kind of combine those two.
Yeah.
Car garage.
Like when I say theater, I mean like a single row of like theater
Okay.
seats.
Yeah, it's not like a
full,
gigantic-
And like a
full-blown
nice
thing.
projector.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
like balconies.
exactly.
Like a $10,000 Sony projector.
Gotta have a little mini bar.
Of course.
I want a full suit of armor.
Oh.
Sure,
I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a hilarious and awesome choice.
I
want a suit of armor too.
absolutely.
I would love one.
And then I just
So
want
take up
different
space.
sci-fi and medieval swords. Like
I was about to say
Hell
you would
yeah.
definitely have a sword display.
100%.
I
I
want
would-
swords too.
medieval
Yeah.
swords. I'm getting swords from like Elden Ring, even though I don't play it.
Doesn't matter if they're banging.
I'm
It's
getting
so cool.
I'm getting lightsabers in there.
Dude, I want a Neo saber, like a Neo pixel saber,
Yes.
so bad. What Elden Ring sword would you pick? What Elden Ring weapon? First thing that comes to your head.
Yeah, that's a tough question,
It
Dan.
is a tough
Moonlight Greatsword.
Moonlight Greatsword. That'd be so fucking big. It's just fucking.
Just a giant rock.
I'm sorry, Dan. I don't have an answer right off the top of my head. I will think about it and I will get back to you.
I'm torn between Moonveil and Bloodhound's Fang.
That'd be sick.
Bloodhound's Fang would be so cool. It's chilling on your wall.
I do kind of want my big fuck off stick.
If it falls and like guillotines you on your way through and goes clean through you, cutting you in half.
Damn it.
As you're splitting apart. God damn it. I don't know what else my man. I like a Bang & Espresso setup and a Bang & gaming setup. I'd be happy for like ever. I guess like a really nice audiophile setup.
Yeah.
Like a $50,000 like wall. Oh, that's a music production setup.
I was about to say, you would
Like a-
definitely have like a soundproof booth.
A separate like wall of synthesizers and like VST patches and just like all these things. That's
Recording
4.
studio.
Yeah. And then a recording studio.
Yeah.
Nice.
Boom.
That'd be
That's my like, I'm never leaving.
I love that.
I'm staying here forever.
We'll just renovate the makerspace here.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
Randy?
I don't have 5. I probably just have like very much. I would love a theater, like a Bang & theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like a, when you watch a projector and you're just like, oh.
Have you ever had the chance to experience like a $10,000 Sony projector?
I'm afraid I have not.
They are in the right lighting conditions. They are as good, if not better, than a TV.
I love
Damn.
that.
They're wonderful.
I have heard of people just like using a projector as their like TV.
I've considered it.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It is.
To get a good one, yeah.
Yeah, theater.
We're talking real fast.
Probably like a popcorn machine, but like
I was thinking that I didn't say.
I
You
need
gotta have some snacks.
but it has to be like the most scientifically proven popcorn machine ever. In
There
that,
are
never
like,
papers
burns.
written
it
about this
needs to
shit.
be exactly how I want it to be.
never burns. Every popcorn kernel has like
1000%.
that,
It
the-
tastes
the appropriate amount of butter and salt.
1000%. And that's about it.
I got $25,000 popcorn machine.
You just picked that question, right?
No, I picked it again. Remember?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I went again because we get the zombie.
No,
question. No,
I'm really hoping the question I'm thinking of is like the last one. Might be a nice way to end it.
Explain this podcast to an alien that doesn't know what a podcast is.
Is that the one?
Nope,
Okay.
that's yours.
Oh, I guess it is.
Yeah.
How would you describe a podcast? Like this specific podcast or
Yeah.
just podcasting in general?
This is
Both.
the
I
problem
feel like
whenever I have to explain this podcast to anybody, not
feel
even
like-
an alien.
I feel like you have to start by explaining podcasting and then be like, okay, but now ours is a little different.
Yeah.
But now ours is a little different because we don't have set topics.
Because we kind of suck at our jobs.
Yeah.
We just kind of
We never really figured out what the podcast is about.
It's more just like a small podcast.
Here. You know what? Here, I'm the alien. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll ask the,
Yeah,
I'll ask the
please.
appropriate
Yeah.
question. What do you mean podcast?
Like, do I have to describe what a podcast is?
Yeah.
What is a podcast?
So a podcast is when a bunch of people just kind of gather.
What are people? No.
What?
Oh, we're gonna have to go back.
Oh, okay, so a couple million years ago.
Couple million.
How do you describe a vibe to an alien?
Yeah, it's just a.
It's just vibes.
Our podcast is just a relaxed us yapping.
Yep.
That is what it is. That's what it fundamentally comes down to.
Yep.
It is just something that we do because we enjoy it, and that we hope that other people actively listen to in just their off time.
1000%.
There you go.
Good answer. Good answer. My turn.
Our podcast is where we talk about things and we're fucking funny.
Our podcast is bad.
Our podcast sucks. Don't listen to it.
What's on your bucket list? I have a couple things on my bucket list. I have get a dog,
Absolutely.
learn how to surf, and
I want the Surfer Ran arc so bad.
I also want it really bad.
I want you to grow out your hair before you do that.
Oh, I will.
Good.
I will become the most surfer dude you've ever met in your life.
Yeah,
and I
20
can't
years
wait.
Like
from
I'm talking like
Oh yeah, no,
Down.
it's getting down there, bro.
Hell yeah. And you're going to live in a shack on the beach?
Yep.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Z.
And I'll have my
Yeah.
dog, and I'll
Remember
have my little buddy.
Remember Surf's Up?
Great movie.
Underrated movie.
Great movie.
You would not be Big Z. You'd be Big Z when he's fat.
Don't take that tone
Yeah.
because I know what comes after. Sorry. bucket
I
list.
was gonna say,
Yeah,
like,
my
are we
bad, my
gonna?
Go for it.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna have to edit this out because there's just a lot of. I don't know.
No, it's fine.
What about you?
Mine is super basic. I just want to travel. Like I want to go back to New Zealand
Mhm.
because I absolutely loved it there. I want to take advantage of my scuba diving. I want to go to more tropical places. I want to get good at sword fighting.
Love it. Love it.
I want to
Well,
I want to go to like Ren fairs and stuff.
I have a like a fencing instructor friend.
Not fencing.
Okay, well,
Like-
it's sword fighting. So you said that. So, you know.
You know what? I did one class of fencing once. I
Mhm.
think through like Mini U or something.
Well,
classic
well,
mini.
So I don't know
Well-
if that really
I was
counts.
gonna say, like, I'm talking like this guy's like legit. So,
Yeah.
Anyways,
No,
Yeah.
you know what? No, that would be cool to do. I want to do more rock climbing.
Oh, me too.
And and I want to have like a little farm,
Yeah. A manageable farm.
a manageable farm, couple chickens, maybe a goat.
Hell yeah.
Just live.
What are you gonna name the chickens? Cluxy and Buxy.
Yep, that's them. That's the names
their
right
two of
there.
Cluxy. I wanna. This is more of like an overtime thing.
Yep.
But like, I wanna be in a position where music is how I earn my living.
Love
Ooh,
that.
that's good.
Even if it's.
That's a great bucket list item.
I
though.
also don't want to be rich. If it comes with it, whatever. But like, if I make enough money to like
Sustainable.
just live in an apartment, maybe with like somebody else, maybe,
Mhm.
and just like music is how I make my money, and like I can do it every day, and that's like that's my life goal.
Yeah.
Not even bucket list.
Yep.
I just want to do that.
Love that. Daniel Mosionier.
Okay.
Please pick a question from the
I'm
hat.
shaking it
Hopefully it's the one
up.
question.
What?
Hopefully it's the one question.
Let's find out.
What's your time machine moment? What does that mean? Like, what am I doing with a time machine?
This is my question. I
Alright.
want you to interpret it any way you want.
What's your time machine moment? I interpret this as, what would you do if you had like the opportunity to use a time machine once? Does that include coming back?
That's the issue
This
with
is so
time machine
open-ended.
questions.
Randy, what does it mean?
Okay. So this is my question.
Yes, I want to know what this means.
I took this from Better Call Saul in the last episode where he keeps asking people like, "What's your time machine moment? Like, what would you do with a time machine?" And then it's every character interprets it different ways, but it's usually just like, "What would you fix in your life?"
So I can do one thing with a time machine.
Yeah, you do the one thing and then you go back to where you were.
Oh, okay. That simplifies it immensely.
'Kay.
I would jump 1,000 years in the future, and if civilization's still around, I would go to Wikipedia, download it all, come back. If everything's fucked, then I've learned something.
Time to go.
I've learned something. Maybe 1,000 years would be too much.
Yeah.
I'd jump 200 years in the future.
I like that better.
And then, like, if
That's like
Civ's still
a-
going to be around, Civ 6, civilization's still going to be around in 200 years.
Yeah.
So, like, I would be like, okay, there's a website that lets you just download Wikipedia, and it puts it in a super compressed, like, file. Or whatever the equivalent of Wikipedia is then.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, I'm just going to give it everything to me in a zip file.
If Wikipedia is still alive.
Yeah. Hopefully. Go back in time. Hey, scientists, medical professionals,
Take a look at this
intellectuals. I can't even say the word.
Yeah.
Here is all this information. Do with it as you please. And then I get killed by the government.
Yep.
And assassinated and it gets covered up.
Turns out they cracked the code as to how to make water-fueled engines and stuff.
They figured out how to make milkshakes act as water.
This is the best timeline.
Yes. He knows too much.
I'm going to go with the super simple one. I'd just go back like 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years, 15 years, whatever. And just do the whole Bitcoin thing ahead of time. Just do.
I thought he was
You're
gonna be
doing
like,
the-
That's
oh,
just
that's
simple.
funny.
you're doing the Biff.
Yeah, you're doing the
You're doing
Biff.
the
That
Biff.
was what I was
Yeah.
about to bring up. Back to the Future 2,
Where he gives
Biff
himself the almanac.
gives himself the sports
Oh,
almanac from
yeah.
the future, goes
Yeah.
back in time, makes a fuck ton of money betting on sporting events.
Yeah, no, I'd just go back, reap all the rewards of Bitcoin, and then never touch it ever again in the future.
I like
You'd
that.
make a lot of money.
You would.
Yeah.
You'd go back and you'd be like, I'm a trillionaire.
Here's
at me.
I'm going to buy $10,000 worth of Bitcoin when it's like less than a cent.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to go back to the present day now, redeem it all, and then just not have to worry about anything ever again, probably.
Good answer. Good answer.
It's a simple answer.
My like time machine moment is like because I interpreted this like as like what would you fix? Like what's the one thing that you, not the one thing, but like what is a thing in your past that you would fix? Before I went to Nova Scotia, I was like very unsure of what I was doing in life, and I was like starting to lash out. I was really mean to my brother over an Xbox One, and I think that was something I deeply regret, and I said a lot of things I should not have said. We're good now, but it's very much like my time machine moment of like, fucking, what's wrong with you, Randy? Like, why did you give a shit about an Xbox One?
Mhm.
It's the worst console. You know what I mean? Like,
Damn.
yeah. So that's mine.
I think the Atari Jaguar would have a word to say about that. Okay.
It's my favorite thing to do.
I go back in time and I'd go back in time and kill you.
Unlimited death.
Bam!
Bang.
50-foot tall cat truck right on your car. Boom!
Not even on me.
Get fucked! Yeah, it would just inconvenience you.
Okay, that's fine. Now I have a cat truck. I can just drive that around.
Nah, it doesn't have an engine in it.
Second cat truck.
Boom!
It's just a compounding. Anyway.
It would work really well, wouldn't it?
Second cat truck. Away. Dream job. I can't find it. I've been thinking about it a lot.
job.
I can't find what my dream job is. I think it would be something in which I get to probably travel. I think that is genuinely like my ideal situation is I get to write while eating food and traveling. And I very much know that like, and the whole Anthony Bourdain thing is like, it fucking sucks doing that 11 months of the year and then you get to come home for 1 month of the year. But at the same time, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, I want that. I want experiences.
I feel like it'd be really cool to be like really high up there voice actor.
Yeah.
Like Matt
yeah.
Mercer, it sounds like he lives a sick life.
Yeah.
He gets to go to all these conventions and everything. He gets called on for all these sick projects. It'd be awesome to just be able to do that.
Yeah.
And just be able to have like such a recognizable voice that even if people don't know that you're in it, they're going to hear you and they're just going to be like, wait a second.
That's him.
Wait a second. I know him.
Yeah. That'd be sick.
I want that. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Daniel,
Picture this, ready?
please.
Small apartment complex. Ready? Bottom floor, coffee shop. Whole bottom floor is a coffee shop.
Love that.
Cozy coffee shop, okay? Above floor, there's a couple apartments. And they're nice apartments. They're decent apartments. They're nothing extravagant, but they're like nice, simple, like industrial loft apartments, okay? I own the downstairs coffee shop. I had worked my way up through it, and now I'm the proprietor. And I work there part-time. I have a couple staff. It's a successful coffee shop. And then in my time off that I don't do at the coffee shop because my staff is handling it, I work on my music and release songs.
Hell yeah.
I could do that forever. Go down, work a 4-hour, 5-hour shift, pulling shots, talking to people, having a good time because I like making coffee for other people. It's wonderful, especially espresso. And honing my skills as making those drinks and then going and writing a song for the day. And then that's like, I could do that forever.
Yeah,
That'd
I feel like
wonderful.
I feel like you need both. I feel like in order to inspire you for music, you need real world experiences.
I just need to go like nose to the grindstone, make espresso for 5 hours. And it's like, I just had a song idea.
Absolutely.
That'd be so fun. It'll never happen.
You just painted a fantastic picture, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's an art piece.
It's your question, Dan.
Whoa. I'm shaking. Wait, let me go. Shaking
Do a
it
little
up from the
tip-tap,
underside.
little
Yep.
tippity tap tap.
Right there.
Into the news.
Whoa. What animal would you be most excited to see at a zoo? That's cute.
That's cute. I think that's a Cassie question.
Like you don't know it's there, and you're like, whoa. Gosh.
Stingrays.
Rays are cool.
Like any like I'm counting aquariums as
Yeah, of
kind
course.
Yeah, it's a water zoo.
Yep. It's a water suit.
It
They
is.
have a name for that.
Yeah, an aquarium.
Yeah.
Stingrays
Rays
are
are cool.
always cool.
They're always cool.
always
I
cool to
agree.
see.
I don't think I've ever seen a stingray.
And like especially if you're going in like one of those tunnels and stuff and they're like sitting
float
on it.
over you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And you see their stupid little face like, hi.
I love stingrays.
They're awesome. It'd be pretty funny to see like a fuck off big blue whale. How are you holding that?
That would be good. How'd you get that here?
Really, you know those like tanker trucks that hold liquid?
Yeah.
Like 3 times bigger and like 50 times longer.
We had to employ that guy that gets cat trucks out of nowhere to carry this thing.
Boom!
Unlimited blue whale.
Boom! Flattens the whole fucking neighborhood.
God, that would be an inconvenience.
Oh, God.
It would be really inconvenient,
Get the
wouldn't it?
dynamite.
Huh?
Oh yeah. that's
Whenever
how
they get beached whales, bro.
No, they
They
did that.
blow 'em
once.
up?
They did that once,
And
it
it
was
was
a
effective, wasn't it?
catastrophe.
I want to change my dream job answer. I want to be the guy that fucking nukes beached blue whales.
Whale demolition expert.
What the fuck are you talking about?
yeah,
That's
that was
not real.
It's
is.
real.
It was a catastrophe.
It was a bad thing.
People's
It
cars
destroyed
got
cars.
destroyed like
How?
miles away.
Houses.
Why?
Because chunks of whale were landing on.
It didn't eviscerate the whale. It just
Holy
broke it up into many chunks, and it smelled terrible.
That's the coolest thing I've ever heard.
You need to look into that
I'm
story.
It
gonna,
was
that's my
horrible.
new dream job answer.
Okay, all right.
Fuck the music. Fuck the espresso. I want to blow up whales.
Like it was a safety hazard for the people watching.
Yeah, it actually fucks up people up. Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Why would we think that's a good idea?
This was.
They were just like, what the fuck do we do with this whale?
Who signed off on
I think
this?
this was like the 1950s.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it's
yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
I thought it was like 2010.
No.
It's like we have technology now. We have cat trucks.
What animal did I love wolves.
Yeah,
They're so cool.
that's sick.
There's always a side of me though when I go to a zoo. It's like, man, this animal really should be out in the wild.
Yeah,
So it's like,
it's tricky.
but also I like wolves, so probably just wolves.
Mine is either otters. I love otters
Ooh,
so
yeah.
fucking much.
Like go to like an otter cafe
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
there's an otter cafe.
in Japan. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
There's
They're
a cafe for anything.
Fox I want to go to a fox cafe.
I love
Raccoon
foxes.
Cafe.
raccoon cafe. Foxes are
Um,
so cute.
So otters and bears. Big fan of bears.
Ooh, yeah, bears are cool.
Bears are
The
dope.
bears that like sit and they like wave at you,
Yeah,
and
they're
then you
just
toss them a
hard.
piece of bread.
They're like,
They should also be out in the wild.
yes, they
but-
should. Mr. Garbutt.
Shout out to bears, man.
Shout
Hope
out
they're
to
doing
bears.
well. Eating some fish.
If you had a dream life, what would it look like? Blowing up whales.
I agree.
Good
Blowing
answer,
up
good
whales,
answer.
100%. Blowing up whales. Not beached whales. Like you're diving and you
harpoons with dynamite
You've
on
got a
them?
gun that shoots dynamite.
Oh God, no, that's horrible. No, I would travel and I would scuba dive, and
Yeah.
I would just live like that tropical.
Join me on the beach, Noah.
Yeah,
You and me,
exactly.
surfer bums together.
Yeah, you'll be
Two
surfing.
shacks.
You'll be surfing overhead, and I'll just like grab your ankle.
Like windsurfing?
What?
What do you mean? Oh, you're in
He'd
the
be
water.
Scuba diving.
I'm scuba diving.
Oh.
He'd reach up like a monster and be like, "Gotcha."
I don't know why, but I thought you were like.
No, he's sailing through the air.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know how. But
That'd be cool.
Yeah, no.
Be down for that.
I'd just travel around. I'd scuba dive. You know what? I would probably take up like underwater photography or something.
I'm on the edge of buying a camera, guys, and I don't want to.
Oh, I'm on the edge of buying like a 1970 Japanese film camera
Oh, fuck
to get
yeah.
into film photography.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So cool.
That's so cool.
My answer for the record, the dream life is literally the dream job I
Yep.
Love it.
talked about. That'd be wonderful. But the business would be successful, so I wouldn't have to worry about money.
Which historical figure would you want to speak to, and what would you say if you only had 5 minutes with them?
Sonder question. Good job.
Sonder question. Good job.
Abraham, get down!
Holy
Then you have 4 minutes and 58 seconds to just chat.
Watch the rest of the play.
Really good play.
you go back to the future and history is just fucked for some reason. It's like, what did I change?
Honestly, this goes back to the Johnny Cash question. I would chat with him for 5 minutes. I don't know what I would say.
I was having a conversation with my dad before we left the house.
Yep.
And I was telling him about that question and giving him my answer. And I said, Randy's probably going to pick like either like a film director or and then I said I could see him picking Johnny Cash is
Yep.
what I said because I know you love the Johnny Cash
I
so
do.
much.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It's so tricky to be like a big fan of Johnny Cash because it's pretty apparent he cheated on his wife, and that's not a good thing. And so it's difficult to be like, oh man, this guy's great, because he wasn't at some points. But yeah,
He's also human.
but he's also human.
That sucks and that's bad.
That
but,
is a
like,
bad thing.
I'm not to like minimize the act of
Condone.
cheating.
Yes.
But like it could be way worse.
Yeah.
It could be Michael Jackson.
Great point. It's a great point.
Yep.
Anyways, don't cheat though. Not great.
No, absolutely not.
No, you got an answer? I have an answer.
I'm just gonna go with the joke Abraham Lincoln won.
I like it.
Yeah, get
Abraham
down.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Delinquent.
Abraham
Abraham
Linguini.
delinquent.
Abraham Linguini.
Oh, Abraham Luigi.
Yeah, I don't have any like historical figures that I look up
See,
to
that's
enough.
my thing. I looked at this question. I'm like, I'm just not a historical buff.
No.
Like, I'm just not a history buff.
See, I took it as it extends into the realm of like
Just dead people.
musicians and like
Yeah.
politicians, musicians, historians, intellectuals,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
My answer is, do you guys know that big fat Hawaiian guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Him. Easy.
I love him.
to chat with him.
He's one of my greatest musical inspirations, not just from a musical perspective, but as a human being. You ever read about what this guy did? He was a wonderful human being.
Yeah.
He made so much money from his music. He donated he bought his mama house,
Yeah.
and then he gave it all to preservation in Hawaiian culture.
Yeah.
And he was a political and social activist for just altruistic goals and caring for one another. And then he wrote amazing music, and that was a S tier upstanding human being.
I'm changing my answer.
And I get sad that I will never get to see this man perform music, and I will never get to talk to him.
Yeah.
Because that's a shining example of a human being.
Love that.
And I'm sad will never get the chance.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he existed.
It's a good answer.
That's my answer.
I want to hang out with Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that's also a good answer.
Just be like, hey,
Yeah.
what's up?
Stingrays, right?
Hey,
Hey, when you go in the
just
water
heads
next
up.
time,
Just
like,
heads up. Just don't.
take it easy.
Just don't.
Just don't grab at that stingray.
Daniel Mosionier.
Already?
Yep.
Really? Wow. Okay. I'm shaking it up. I'm taking a question. Why? Why for me? Come on. What's the lowest test score you've ever got?
Who asked this one?
I don't know. I'll answer it though,
Oh,
because
God.
I'm comfortable with myself. I
Yeah.
was a shitty student in 9 and 10, and then
No,
I.
sorry.
What? Who is
This
it?
is a Brad question.
Okay, and then I shaped up in 10, and I was great, or 11, and I was great in 12.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I sucked at a lot of stuff in 9 and 10, and I probably got my fair share of like 25% on like some like physics tests or math tests, because I'm not good at math. So I've gotten some pretty atrocious scores. It's like, oh.
You look at it and you're just like,
You know when the teacher is giving the tests out and they put yours face down?
Oh,
You're like, oh
God.
fuck.
Mm.
And then you do the little like,
yeah.
oh,
I'm not even gonna flip it over to review the questions.
I'm not even gonna look. I'm not even gonna look.
That's going straight in the trash. I'm not going to lie.
Whenever it was in Dag's class too, because I'm not good at math. So
Yep.
whenever he put my test face down, it was like, Jesus. What did I do this time?
No.
What do you mean 17 out of 51? God damn it. I thought I did pretty good. Jesus.
No, you can either pass or you can choose a question.
I also had lots of like bad marks. However, I don't remember any of them. Whether or not that's repressed or not, who knows?
That's fair.
The one that sticks out to me was a math test where I got like a 51.
Okay.
And it was like one of the final tests
Oh, no.
for like an exam or whatever. And I was both absolutely mortified, but I fully expected it because I sucked at math.
You know when you're in a test if you're going to get a bad mark.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of this means.
But I was so thankful that I passed and I didn't
Mm.
have to like go back and do it again. I was like, oh, thank God, the war is over.
That relief
Yes.
is just unimaginable. It's like, oh, it's the world has been lifted off my
I'm
shoulders.
so disappointed, but I'm so happy.
It's over.
Yep. I think I've told this story before, but the worst mark I got on a test was in college. In that it was like a browser test, and they had like this safeguard, and he was like, oh, I'm super clever. You guys can't like exit out of the browser once you're in the test, and if you do, it'll notify me, and then you get an instant 0. Everybody's like, okay, for sure. And then immediately broke, and everybody was just like, oh, I guess we can just go on different browsers or whatever. And so they did to look up the answers, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do this the right way, and I'm gonna not cheat. And that was the worst mark I've ever gotten on a test, and everybody else got 90s and 100s, and I was like, man, that is not a good feeling. That is not a good
Do
feeling.
you know what the mark was?
I think it was like a 42.
Like percent?
Yep.
Oh.
Damn.
And I was just like, that. I remember sitting at lunch that day, and I just stared at the fucking table, and I was like,
Why
how
did
does this make sense?
I did it right.
But I did the right thing. Yeah, it was the whole thing. And then I got kicked out of class, and then I was like, I'm done. I don't want to do this
I
anymore.
kicked out class.
Yeah. I told that on the, I think I did that on the post-secondary episode.
Oh.
What do you suspect you were doing in a past life?
That's interesting.
I submitted this question. I think about this all the time.
Have you guys heard the thing where you probably have the thing where it's like a birthmark on your body is like an indication of where you died, like what killed you in a past life?
What?
You never heard that?
No.
never heard that?
Really?
No.
I'd expect
Oh,
you to
yeah.
have heard that.
That's so sick.
So like a birthmark on your hand or whatever, wherever in your body.
Tell me this red dot on my shoulder.
So maybe
You got
maybe in a
shot.
past
You
life
got
you got
shot.
shot.
Oh.
Of course, it's horse shit, but
Yeah.
Got shot in the shoulder.
it's an interesting like writing trope.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
What was I doing in a
In,
past life?
in a past life, I was definitely a sailor. I don't know what it is, but I think I was definitely out on the sea. I was out on the sea. I was like on the
Oh.
coast. I was like in a pea coat or like a mariner's coat or something, and I was just doing that.
I was 100 trillion% a court jester in a past life. Like, so obvious. And you guys know it too.
That's good. That's so true.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have been. I do like lots of like water water stuff. Like I have my boater's license. I
Yeah.
love to
You
swim.
were Steve Irwin in a past life.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I was Steve Irwin before he died.
Where's your stingray mark? Where's your birthmark that is a
That's
stingray?
funny. I do have a birthmark like right on my chest there.
There it is.
So,
Saying.
yeah, I definitely was born before. When did he die?
Died. I'm just gonna pick a number. Died 2006. Born,
like, well,
Noah, born 2006. Welcome back, Steve Irwin.
Welcome back, sir.
I love that meme.
Mr. Dan.
Okay, we're getting towards the end of the question.
We're almost done here,
How many more
folks.
we got?
And
Like
I'm having a good
4.
time.
This is great. I love hack questions.
Me too.
Oh, it's upside down. What? Folding over itself.
What?
What?
What? That's just what it says. What was the last thing you drew? Man, I have a. If I can find a picture. I mean, the audience will be able to see, but I don't even know. Oh, I've done a couple pieces of like digital art where one of them was like blue sky in a forest scene, but then there was like a big chain coming down from through the clouds. And there was smoke coming up, so it was obvious that this chain had like hit the ground, and it was like big.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess the insinuation is like it's coming from a alien civilization or something. So that was a piece I did. That was
like
interesting. So I think that might have been the last thing I liked. It was digital art, but it was still art.
Still art.
So.
No, do you have an idea?
The last thing that I drew?
Yeah.
No, the last thing you drew.
The last thing I draw.
Last thing I drawed.
God, I can't remember.
That's fair.
It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. I know one of the last things I drew. God, it's messing me up now. One of the last things I drew was probably the Junk Monkeys logo.
I mean, yeah, hey.
honestly.
Fair.
Still gets lots of use.
Yeah, I had a Wapcom 1.
What?
Wacom.
Wacom?
Wapcom.
Wapcom?
Wacom.
Wacom. I had a Wacom 1 that I
Oh, I
did
remember you had
digital
this.
art on.
Yeah.
That's where I made like my first 3D donut or whatever.
Hell yeah.
I was following a tutorial for that, and then
Blender guru.
yeah, I did a little bit of drawing on there, and then I was like, that's fun, and then I never touched it for like 2 years.
You sold it, right?
Yeah.
Rand?
Like I said earlier, I've been like doodling. So last night I wanted to get out of my apartment, so I went down to the Discovery Center. I started writing, and then I just there was 2 trees. There was a tree that was like a sapling that was like tied between 2 U posts.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought it was really cool. And it was actually like a really simple shape to draw, thankfully. Like I could tell, okay, so branch here, and then a branch here, and then a branch here. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll
Having
just try drawing that.
Having that reference always is just
Super
so much
big.
easier, yeah.
Super big. You chose that.
No, I chose that.
Dan chose that. You choose this.
My turn.
We're down to the final couple.
You might get your wish.
Oh, this is a short one. What obscure show do you love?
That is my question.
I knew it was
Have
going
we
to be
gotten
your
the
question.
question you want?
Nope.
Oh, you might get it here.
I think we will.
Because there's only like 2 left, right? Okay.
4.
Oh, okay. Oh, interesting.
Obscure show that I love.
That's odd.
What's
yeah.
the one that you like ride or die for,
Does
but
it-
like nobody's heard of?
Does it have to be TV?
Yep.
Oh. What about like internet shows?
Oh, go for it then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I've only run into one other person that has watched Dungeon Meshi, and I keep telling you to watch it, and you have
Was that Delicious and Dungeon?
Delicious and Dungeon.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
watched the first episode. It was really good. And then I canceled my Netflix, unfortunately.
You
I'll get to it. My friend Spencer was like, yo, you got to watch that show.
I absolutely love it. It is heartwarming. It has well animated action sequences. The food looks amazing.
Yeah.
Is it anime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Ooh.
It's just basically a fantasy D&D adventuring party. They go into a dungeon, but they're poor, so they can't
That
bring
sounds
any supplies or
fun.
anything.
What's it called?
Dungeon or Delicious and Dungeon.
I actually might check that out. That sounds fun.
I really like the first episode.
Yeah, they have no money, so they can't bring any supplies down
Oh,
there.
yo,
So their
same.
whole plan is to go through the dungeon and then just cook what they kill.
Mhm.
And yeah,
That's it.
that is it.
Is it like multiple seasons or?
They only have the 1 season, but it's like 25 episodes,
Okay, yeah.
and they're 20-minute episodes, I think.
Yeah, they're pretty small. I was going to say, did you guys ever watch Winging It on Family Channel?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It was a show about like this high schooler who had a guardian angel, and the guidance counselor had a puppet raccoon. I fucking loved this show.
I never heard of it.
Oh my god, it was so good. And then that was also like, I know we're wrapping up pretty quick, but like we need to have a discussion sometime about like maybe we don't. Like that was the first show where I had a crush on somebody like in a show.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Turns out the raccoon turns into this very attractive person. And I was like, okay.
Hell yeah.
Yep. Dan, do you have one?
I feel like the show that I'm going to he pulls out his
You just look up the raccoon.
The raccoon
Jesus.
from Winging It. Actually, I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah,
Dan.
you show us after. I feel like it's not as obscure because it's relatively popular,
Yeah.
but I don't even know what the question was. What obscure do you love?
Yeah, what obscure show do you love?
I was so just absolutely floored and enthralled with everything about Violet Evergarden. I don't know. Do I remember? I remember me talking about it to you.
It sounds vaguely familiar.
It's an anime.
Yeah.
It's pretty popular. It's definitely not an unknown anime, but like, it's just like 6 or 7 episodes long. They're an hour long each, and it's just. Its main focus is interpersonal connection and symbolism through social situations.
Okay.
And there's a action scene here or there, but like it's not the focus, and it's a lot of like reading between the lines and like figuring out people's emotions beforehand, and it's just so captivating and sad, and I cried at episode 4.
Yeah.
And I don't know, just end to end, just touched my heart. Just wonderful, fantastic.
Nice.
Noah, what do we got on the raccoon that Randy was attracted to?
Yeah, raccoon
So
watch.
I was very concerned because the first image that comes up is
Uh-oh.
absolutely terrifying. And then I had to go into the wiki to find out
What have
exactly
you done?
who
It was a good show. It was a good show. I
who
promise.
the actor is.
Yeah.
There's no image for.
The raccoon.
So the raccoon's name was Dennis.
Yes, it was.
And turns into someone named Denise Simmons, who I had to.
Her name was Denise. That's right.
Who I then had to look up who the actor was. Her
Yep.
name is Kendra Timmons.
Oh, it's a real person.
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was like a cartoon.
No.
Oh.
So
I was attracted to a cartoon raccoon.
That makes it way less interesting.
here's Kendra Timmons.
Okay, it's
Look-
been a while. I
looking-
haven't. I mean, I haven't
No.
kept up with her.
That's an attractive woman.
But hold on, let me show you a picture of the raccoon.
Oh hell yeah. It's just gonna be a photorealistic like.
It was pretty mangy.
Do you want to like pick a question?
It
while
was
we're
pretty
waiting?
gross. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the first image that comes up. It's like the worst taxidermy.
That is he is on crack.
Oh,
Holy fucking moly!
holy shit! He's so much worse than I remember.
That raccoon is on mess.
Listen, that raccoon had a glow up in that show. Okay. Oh
No,
man.
he doesn't.
Listen, he turns into Denise. Had a crush on Denise.
You could just pick the one you wanted.
No, I'm gonna save that for the last one.
Okay.
Yep. If given the chance, would you live on Mars?
Oh.
No, absolutely
What
not.
the fuck?
There's so much Earth to see. I'm gonna
who
throw
was
that.
That was mine.
Oh, okay.
Just in case somebody was like, "Oh yeah, like space is the frontier and everything." I'm just like, "Yeah, but
If it seems like the question, leave it.
Where are you in 10 years? How
It's
do I
not-
fucking know?
it's not the one.
Well, the realistic answer is probably working a full-time job and being sad that I'm not pursuing my music more than I want to. But ideally, it would be I'd be in a position where I'd be making enough money off of my music to at least maybe facilitate like a part-time job.
Well, let's operate in the idealistic then.
Okay,
Shall we?
But reality doesn't care. So
Cool.
yeah, ideally that would be nice.
Yeah.
Like a part-time job, that'd be cool.
I would like to be ahead.
just ahead.
I just want to be ahead. I'm actually thinking
Future always
11 years. Actually,
I was thinking I couldn't remember the name of it.
No.
Damn it.
No,
What's in
just
11 years.
I want to. In 10 years, I want to have more time to myself to pursue outside of work
Yeah, of course.
things.
Yeah.
Like I want to have more time for myself to say if I wanted to like work on cars and stuff, I want to have ample time to be able to do that. Because right now I feel like I'm done work. I have to get home and then I have like a list of chores that I got to do and
You
everything.
feel the time constraint.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I want to have more time in 10 years.
I so agree with you. No, I'm going to pick the next one, and then you're going to pick the last one.
Sounds good.
What would you uninvent? I would uninvent. I like this question a lot. Great job, Noah. I would uninvent. Oh man, because I feel like
that's odd.
it's tough. I don't think we needed. The American Electoral College. No.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, it's kind of a
Well,
good
it's
question.
objectively good answer, but
Capitalism. Let's uninvent capitalism.
yeah, good, smart answer.
Good answer.
Smart answer.
Something that like I can't think of something in particular right now that I would like uninvent, but like something that would benefit the world or nature.
To what extent does this extend in terms of like power? Can I uninvent the sun?
If you want.
It wasn't invented though.
If you, yeah.
Well,
I
it
guess.
depends on your view on the universe.
4.3 billion years ago,
Yeah.
the universe invented the sun. So,
Something that was invented by
oh no,
a
that's
human.
Earth. There's more than that before. Anyways,
Anyway,
Something that would have been invented by a human. Something that's not naturally occurring.
ooh,
it's tough.
I got an answer, but I don't think I should say it. It would be a great thing for humanity. AIDS.
Great.
That was invented?
It wasn't invented, but there could have been steps taken to not have it become a human thing.
Okay, no, fair enough.
I'll tell you guys after.
Garbage.
Golf. I'm
Cut to the other
uninventing
episode,
golf.
I fucking hate golf.
I'm
when-
uninventing golf.
When the music fades in from the intro, no, I fucking hate
I
golf.
hate golf.
I listened back to the creative debate episode, and somehow you went for full contact golf rather than full contact running.
That is the only improvement that would make me not absolutely hate golf.
Everybody gets one, like, you can just fucking slam the other person with your golf club.
Yep.
And just get one. Like, aim for the temple.
You only get one shot at this.
Take them out, yeah.
No, just put them all out on the field in like full hockey equipment, and just like try your best to get that ball into the hole while like 4 other dudes are trying to run you
So
over.
you're combining golf, football, rugby. Like,
No, they all shoot at the same time. They all shoot at
This
the
is
same
what
time.
I pitched, bro, in my fucking creative debate. This is exactly what I pitched. MMA fighters go on the pitch, everybody hits the ball at the same time, and then you hope to God that you don't get fucking whacked in the back of the head by a 9-iron.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I brought in the golf carts, remember?
just
The bumper
died.
cars. Yeah, it's a very short expectancy of a season.
Okay, yeah.
No, you play the one game.
Oh, gotcha.
But since we don't have that, I'm uninventing it altogether.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Garbutt, please choose our last question.
Wow, I wonder what it could be. Randy,
Hey,
Uh-oh.
can I skip a question?
I'm afraid not. That's the only question we have left.
Oh, okay. What's in Randy's pocket?
We haven't done the Dan's dad question.
Shit.
Wait, it'll be quick after.
Okay, we'll do that next.
What's in Randy's pocket?
What is in Randy's pocket, Noah?
Is this a meta question?
It's like the Hobbit. It's like string or nothing. Mr. Garbutt,
Yep.
I've been talking a long time about how it's important to give each other's flowers.
What?
I am superbly proud of you for getting a new job and embracing change.
Don't do this.
And I wanted to congratulate you.
How dare you?
Uh-oh.
So the reason I went to Safeway was to get you a $50 gift card for you and Sam to enjoy.
Ooh, what is it for? It's
The
for the
keg!
It's for
Yes,
the
sir.
keg holio.
It's already open, so I'm assuming you've used it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, there's 10 cents left on it. No, I just, genuinely, I'm very, very proud of you, and I
Aw.
think this is a fantastic move for you.
Thank you, Randy.
Great job.
Well, the guy just forgot to activate it, and he goes to use it and just can't.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, because there's no gift receipt. That's just the regular receipt.
I feel they're rolled into one nowadays. I feel
Are they?
like.
Are they?
I've,
See, that's what I was wondering.
I've had that. Yeah, like when I bought a Steam
It says
gift card.
gift card balance $50.
Yeah,
on here.
I bought a Steam gift card at Best Buy the other day, and it was like that's the receipt
Well,
and the
that's-
regular receipt.
That's the thing, too. I went to go get him a Steam gift card. Safeway didn't have any.
Yeah,
And I was like,
I went
okay.
to Best Buy.
Well, keg it is.
I was at Superstore before I went to Best Buy, and I was like, I'm gonna get my Steam card here. Didn't have it. Had to go to Best Buy.
Classic. Fuck.
Well, thank you, Randy.
Congratulations,
Thank
Noah.
you.
Congratulations
Thank you so
Noah.
much.
Glad you got a new job.
And I'll take a porterhouse medium rare.
Yes.
That will take up the entire card.
Yeah, that will take twice the card.
Dan, what was your dad's question?
I
I don't know how to answer that.
Can you say that in English, please? One sec. I'm
One more
pulling,
time?
Yeah,
I'm
no
pulling up the notes. This will be interesting. Do you think we could handle getting picked up by a network / blowing up?
Ha! Oh.
Because here's the thing, right? This is what I immediately thought of.
That's terrifying. That's my new fear.
It depends, I feel like, on the prospect of how much we stand to gain financially.
Okay.
Because if it's like, yeah, you got picked up by like a network, you're going to be making money now. But if it's only like $10,000 a year,
Yeah.
but then that would be awesome. But then they expect us to do weekly episodes.
Oh.
I don't think we could cut it. I feel like I probably could because like I do my work from home and such.
Yep.
But like, if we had to go to like, do you think you could handle just at the flip of a switch right now, going from twice a week to once a week, and having to meet a quota for like a company?
I think I could. I think we could. I genuinely believe that we could.
As well as like doing your job. And
I feel like we
I
would
do.
have to get some sort of support from the company.
Yep.
right.
I genuinely believe that if we wanted to, we could. I just don't see it as something that I want to do right now because I don't want to burn myself out on it. But if you throw a little money my way, hey, I guess I'm doing it once a week. You know?
It's like the old engineers. I'm never going to work for that military company. And then the military company's like, oh, well, here's a $2
Your
million
salary is
contract. And all of a sudden,
$50,000
I'm
a
figuring
year.
out how to stuff as many missiles into this thing as possible.
That's fucking funny.
The whole conundrum. That's a good question.
I don't know. I just
I think we could.
I think we could too, but there would definitely have to be the incentive there.
I genuinely think it would just be a matter of determining what, like, creating the schedule.
Yeah.
And ensuring that we block out the time and do that time management.
Yeah.
thing.
I also worry about it from a meta perspective because, like, how long would we last on a network? Would we get enough views that we wouldn't get dropped by the network?
I mean, if they're picking us up, they already think that we can produce views.
That's
and then I
true.
think with that
Yeah.
incentive, I think we would come up with even more creative
Yeah.
stuff. And yeah, I like it. That's a great question.
I
I,
think
That
we
would
could,
be
yeah.
interesting. Yeah. That would be interesting.
don't think that's like the goal. That's not really my goal with this at all.
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
It's just like a, you know, in that 1 in a million kind of universe. It's
A fun what
it's a
if.
possibility. Like,
Absolutely.
so
Guys,
yeah, interesting.
this has been a fun.
Sound it out.
This has been a fun podcast.
We had a lot of questions.
This is a lot of questions. I was honestly I was a little scared that we weren't going to have any questions.
This is the most questions we've ever had, I think.
Why are
Absolutely.
we talking so fast?
I don't know because we have to get through the outro.
put on the nukes, hey.
Shabba-ba-da-bow.
Shaboom.
Life could be a dream.
I was wondering if you'd pick up on it. Life could be a dream.
It's a good song.
It's a fantastic
The car
song.
soundtrack is a banger.
Great
I knew
movie.
it before your car.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay,
Look at this guy.
Fuck you.
Shout out to Daniel Mosionier.
I wrote Shaboom by the Chords.
He did.
He turned it back in the 50s?
In the past life.
Yeah.
That was him.
That's what you were doing.
And then I got shot right here.
You were like, shaboom.
and then my heart gave out.
Thank you for creating our dope music and our fantastic editing.
I was going to say like 3 different things.
If you put that in reverse, he did.
Yeah,
You
actually
did say thank you.
Yeah.
It was actually really hard.
I was like, sub to the Junk Monkeys.
Absolutely. And our new social channels. Thank you. Shout out to
Yay.
Cassie Gertson. We really appreciate you doing that.
That's it's wild.
Fun little surprise.
Absurd.
You know, now
Um,
that we have a social media manager, maybe we will get picked up by someone.
Great point.
Yeah.
Maybe she could be our agent.
We're going to get 600,000 views on this episode. Watch.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Thank you to the Creation Nation Makerspace,
Makerspace.
baby. I kind of like to call it the Junk Monkey Studio. I'm going to call it that now.
How many other people use this, do you think?
Lots.
Lots.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can tell by the microphones.
That's true. They're always messed up.
Yep.
They fucking broken.
Description for that is also in the description.
yeah.
Descriptions
that
in the
works.
description.
Yeah, okay. And then obviously, thank you so much for listening and watching. We really appreciate it, and we're having a grand old time.
If you're watching, you don't have to.
No,
There's
you can
no,
just
there's
put
no
it.
video. Well,
Thank
there,
you, though.
there is.
If you
but
have YouTube Premium, you can just close it.
Yeah.
You can just close it.
I have YouTube Gibbet.
I also do.
No.
Can't go back.
I torrented it.
Sonder was dying at the Unibomber joke.
I was also dying at the Unibomber. joke,
Okay,
and I
Randy,
kinda-
drop the Unibomber.
I
Whoa,
kind of
whoa.
wish that was one of our shorts. I'm not gonna lie. If we could break that out at some
we
point,
can put in. We do it.
I think
like,
we should.
retroactively.
Yeah. because it's fucking fun.
We'll put it in the best moments compilation.
Yeah, I like that.
That is something we should talk about.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Come up with a quick little hey, best of. We're gonna get out of here, folks, because
Yeah.
it's 9 o'clock somehow.
Damn! Also, it's boiling in here.
It is. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Goodbye.
Or
See ya.
night.
Or night.
Could be. I don't,
No.
I don't know where to
No.
do this.
No,
This.
only.
I want you to have a good day, but if you're having a beer, it's nighttime for you. Fuck off. Sucks.